What's up, you beautiful collectors and action figure fans? Once again, it's the one and only Optibotimus coming at you with another video review. And on today's episode, something that I honestly didn't think that I would pick up, but I was thinking about things and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I want to get it. As you can see by what you're looking at here, I am a huge Superman fan. A lot of you guys don't know that. Mostly, my love and admiration of it is based on the 1990s comic era. In the 90s, the comics, for all sorts of different, DC, Marvel, were all over the place with a lot of really powerful stories. Seemingly started off with the death of Superman at the hands of Doomsday here. And that carried on to everything. We had Bane and Batman having his back broken, and having a whole series with that come out. Over in Marvel, you had like Wolverine having his adamantium ripped out of his body by Magneto. I mean, a lot of extremely powerful storylines that really had a very impactful kind of impact, I guess, in my childhood. And the death of Superman is honestly one of my favorites. I have all the original comic books graded, and that's saying a lot. I also have my box over there with all my original ones and things. So it's a huge thing for me. And as you can see, over the years, I've collected several different Death of Superman figures, going from like the Death of Superman to the Reign of Superman and things of that nature. Starting off first with like this, and I don't even remember where these figures came from, but there's some like slight discoloration. I noticed it on Cyborg Superman as well. I don't even remember which line this came from. DC Direct. Honestly, I don't know. But we got Superman with long hair, which is what he had after he he's in his solar suit, and after he comes back to life, because he didn't actually die. He was just basically completely depleted. But also, Doomsday didn't die as well. So it was kind of like nobody ever dies in comic books. But you got like the solar suit, which helped to kind of bring him back, and then his hair grew long. So when he actually like fought Doomsday, his hair was shorter. So you have that. I'm just bringing out, because I never get to do this really. This was a Matty Collector Doomsday. I mean, this is the best Doomsday that we've ever gotten. I'm sorry. It's huge. It's massive. It's perfect. I love it. This was the Unleashed version, or the not Unleashed, but the like suited up version of him, like when he was actually kind of like imprisoned and stuff. This was a like Matty Collector exclusive, but being able to have both of these in my collection is fantastic. And then setting that right there, and then like I said, the Reign of Superman, we have Steel, who never claimed to be Superman, and I want to say that this cape came with one of those. I don't really remember, or maybe it came with him, I don't remember. But Steel never claimed to be Superman. He just wanted to honor him, and he was a iron worker, and he created an armor suit, the Man of Steel kind of thing, and he took over the Man of Steel comic line. There was like four. There was Action Comics, Man of Steel, Superman, and there's another one, and I don't remember which one it was. But like I said, he never actually claimed to be Superman in it during the excuse me, during the Reign of Superman. This is Superboy, who thought he was Superman as well, but was a clone of him, actually, and a very cool kind of guy. Then we have the Eradicator, which also, well, he was Kryptonian, but he was meant to kind of like be like a version of him that came out, if I remember right, in case something happened to Superman. But he was extremely violent, extremely like cutthroat, and I always really liked him, and he got that cool visor thing going on there. The one that everybody kind of thought was Superman was this guy, because he came out looking just like Superman, but then it was discovered that there was a cyborg underneath him, and this is the one that's like really kind of getting discolored, which I'm gonna probably have to get a new one of this. Turns out this wasn't anything other than a bad guy that wanted to kind of destroy the legacy of Superman. But after Superman died, the folks in Metropolis decided that they wanted to kind of honor him by creating a statue for him in what was called Centennial Park in Metropolis. So that is what we have here. This is the gold label McFarlane Toys Centennial Park Tribute statue. You can see you got this gorgeous gold foil on here, which is really nice. This is a limited edition of only 5,900 pieces. I don't know what the significance is of 5,900. I don't know. But you got an image of them right there, and then the back here. This is what was kind of pulled from the comics. It was his tombstone, or not his tombstone, his grave, for the most part. You have an eternal flame right there, and then this gorgeous gold statue that was placed on top. And that's what we have here. And we'll take a little bit, the figure's not here obviously right now, but you got a little collector card that when you slide it up, you come around to the back and you can actually see that I have number, what number do I have? There you go, 4736. I don't think that's actually Todd McFarlane's autograph. But you got a little bit of a certificate of authenticity. This is a McFarlane Toy Store exclusive. So if you want to get it, that's where you got to go. But you got this gorgeous gold box, fairly heavy duty. And then you can slide this tray out. And on the inside here, again, fairly heavy duty cardboard, which is nice to see. But you got a couple different options. You can kind of recreate that with Superman, or you got that gold foil on the background as well. I don't honestly know. I might do it with this. But that is heavy-duty cardstock, which is nice to see. I might do that, to be totally honest with you, because I do like it. You also do, just kind of pulling this out, you do have the base for it. Get this out the way. I'm going to put this here. This is actually going to be a box that I'll probably keep just because I don't tend to keep boxes nowadays, but I probably will keep this. You kind of, oh, that's kind of gross. Like, you can see the bubbles for it. So I'm not a very big fan of the sticker. This is all one big sticker, and it's already going to kind of annoy me. So why do that? Why do that, guys? There we go. All right, so you have the sticker. You got this, which kind of looks like marble for the most part, and then you take this, and we're just gonna shift that right in there, creating kind of now. And again, I mean, you can see where like his foot's gonna go. That would kind of be cool if like they had the flame right there. That would be nice. But there's that. Now here's the figure, and now apparently this figure was already released previously, but there it goes. So you have the figure itself, which it is a fully articulated figure. Like I said, it was previously released at some point in time. When I have no idea. He doesn't like standing though. So let's see. This is ankles tilt. Trying to see here. Those ankles don't really seem to wanna. Well, I guess you can do something like that. Just kind of. We're gonna have to recreate this pose. So. It's annoying. And then you get a bird with him, obviously, to kind of recreate that sort of look. All of it is done in this gold coloring and everything. And I actually like how they have this hand right here that's sculpted to the bird hand, or the bird. So you can take this, pop that out, and then, wait, that doesn't have a peg. What the shit? Oh, wait. Oh, it's kind of like a Hot Toys one where it's kind of just pop that off. There we go. All right. So you pop that out like that, and then take this, and we're going to shift this right on there. Maybe. Maybe. I guess you're gonna kind of put it like that. Come on. What is going on? I don't really get a lot of Todd McFarlane toys, so I don't know if this is normal. To be totally honest, I don't think I have a single Todd McFarlane. Hold on. This is gonna really get a lot of leverage on this. Pop that in there. There we go. Okay. All right. There we go. So you have that, and again, we're gonna bring this up, and we're going to kind of, there's like a ratchet joint there and everything, so it's gonna be something kind of like that, and it's gonna have him looking out, and then you gotta angle this. With all this articulation, you're able to kind of do all this, which is cool. Kinda. I mean, it's, you can't get it all that perfect. All right. And there's a bunch of different joints in there. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you can do that. Although I don't think it's supposed to be that bent. There we go. And then, because you can't get them to stand otherwise. At least it doesn't seem like you can. So, there we go. Oh, and it's still really wobbly. All these joints just kind of make them seem fairly wobbly. So, there you go. You know, it's a little bit more underwhelming than I thought it was going to be. Like I said, I don't like the wobbliness of the figure. Kind of ruins it. But then also the cape. You can see the one thing that's different. Now, like I said, this is modeled after a previously released action figure. So it's kind of stuck in terms of looking like that. As you can see, though, the cape does not. Sorry, again, coughing. It's like a normal drape, whereas this one looks like it's blowing in the wind. Ultimately, I don't mind it all that much, but I don't like I said, like the wobbliness of the feet. Like, this is not a fan of that, and I'm trying to. He doesn't have normal ankle tilt, so it's kind of hard to get that. Like, you can. Is that going to rotate around? Like, you can't. I'm gonna have to futz with this a lot, I don't like that. Like, I feel like it should be rotating down at the bottom as well, and it doesn't. Maybe it does, and it's just my figure's like really tight. I don't know. But you can see that it just, his foot doesn't want to do anything to kind of angle it out, and you really do want to have it kind of angled out for that kind of look there. So I don't know. Like I said, definitely a little bit less. It's not as great as I thought it was going to be. I'll be honest with you. And like I said, it's realistically my first McFarlane toy, so I don't know if they're all like this, but it kind of turns me off. Just in general, I always see like, what's his name? Sorry, Shartimus, like loving McFarlane stuff, and I'm not that impressed, honestly. I like the idea. Execution could be a little bit better. I think, like I said, with the display stand here, I don't like this sticker. This is garbage. Kind of wish that they had the Eternal Flame right there. Kind of wish it was a little bit more like this as well. Like, I don't like the peg being there because it puts it all the way over here, and it literally does nothing for the display of them other than show off that tree. So, or maybe just lean it up against there or something like that. The cape is wrong. Color looks good. I like the inclusion of the bird, obviously. Yeah, it's definitely underwhelming for me. If you're a fan, you know, maybe pick it up, but I wouldn't pay full price for this. So, yeah, it is what it is. You know, it's kind of like, for me. But there you go, guys. There's my look at the McFarlane Toys Centennial Park statue of Superman. Although it's not really a statue, it's just an action figure that's painted gold. As I said, it is a McFarlane Toy Store exclusive, so if you want to pick it up, it is available there. I'll put a link in the video description, but that's about it, guys. So, as always, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in and watching. If you enjoyed the video, even though it's not a very good one, hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Give me that thumbs up. Really does help out. And until next time, this is Optibotimus saying adios, au revoir, and I'll be the same.